Hello, everybody, and welcome into the SFA Season 11 National Championship. It's finally here, boys. Let me know if you can hear me, obviously. It's been a long road here. Season 11, we are on to the last game. Clemson and Baylor. If you are not familiar with the SFA, welcome in. This is an online dynasty ran entirely through Discord. You can recruit, you can set your depth charts, you can set schemes, you can participate in server games like fantasy football and gambling for player rewards. It's a really fun time. Link to the Discord is in any of our descriptions if you want to join. And let's see, yes, they can hear me. Awesome. We also are affiliated with Twitch, so you may run into an ad or two here over the next hour or so. If you don't want those, use a Twitch Prime sub, and you'll help support the SFA. And if a coach ever does end up winning a national championship, I will send them a real-life trophy. Fortunately, I choked, Ron choked, Pinstripe choked, and Tennessee choked, Coach Nick. So, yeah, these two teams, man, shouldn't be here. This is one of the first national championships we've had of the NCAA era where it is truly kind of like a mind-blowing matchup. You have number 4 Baylor, who barely got by East Carolina because they missed a 31-yard field goal to end the game, send it into overtime. They missed it. Then they were able to completely stunt one of the best offenses in the country in Tennessee in order to get here. So they've kind of won in every which way. Clemson, on the other hand, I mean, they destroyed Buffalo in the first round, 48-0 at halftime, 61-17 final score, and then they took on big bad Ohio State, and they were dead. It was done, minute 55 left, you saw yesterday, and a scoop in score, the impossible happened, and then all of a sudden, the very next play, an interception. And then the very next play, a yam for 45 yards for the game-winning touchdown, and here they are. Neither of these teams deserve to be here, but one of them will raise the trophy anyways, and that's one of the best things about the college football playoff. You never know who's actually going to win. Not even one coach picked Baylor to be here today. So I cannot wait for this game. Let's get into the rosters here. We're going to start with Clemson as the lower seed. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys all for watching. It's going to be a fun one. Before we actually get into the rosters, I do have a few disclaimers per usual. BearCave, that's one of the server games I mentioned. This is the gambling one. Pinstripe won. Congratulations. Coolio got second place, but third comes down to the final score of this game. The tiebreaker is predicting the national championship matchup and its score. They both picked Clemson, but neither of them picked Baylor, so it will come down to the final score of this game to see which person gets an 83 overall. Now, Nick or Mike, if you're here, I will be DMing you right after the game once I know who's in third, and Pinstripe will announce it. So that you can pick your position, and then probably tomorrow I'll announce the players. But yeah, that's super fun. We've never had it come down to the tiebreaker. We've had it come down to the final matchup, so as close as it can get. And then finally, later on tonight, the first ever wheel spins for coach firings in our new system will happen right after this. And then a little later on, after that stream, will be the Team of the Year selection show. For those of you who are not familiar, it's when we go through all of the rosters, check how SFA players did this season, and put together the best possible team. So if you want to see your SFA players and what they did, stay tuned for that stream later tonight. And as always, all 3 of these will be a VOD on the YouTube channel a little bit later on. There are 4 coaches today who could get fired. You got Arizona, Arizona State, Army, and Minnesota. Now, 3 of the 4 coaches are listening to offers anyways, but the only coach who really doesn't want to leave, who may get fired, is Dogwater. All right, well, enough jibber jabber. Let's get into the national championship matchup here. Clemson, of course, Will Taylor at the helm. I mean, he had an all right day yesterday. There really wasn't much offense against Ohio State. He had a critical fumble, but then he had a few fantastic plays, especially on the ground. So I think that's one of the X factors today is how the ground game works and if Baylor can stop him. On the ground, Will Shipley, he had a fantastic game against Buffalo, over 250 yards, and then he got stunted against Ohio State. He did end up getting a touchdown or two, but we're going to see if they can get back into that run game. And then these wide receivers did nothing. Troy Stellato, nothing yesterday. Dakari Collins, nothing. And then Trent Freeman had pretty much all of their receptions in offense yesterday, so that was crazy. Jeff Keys, we'll see him a little bit as well. Mark Foster here is the tight end. And then on the offensive line, 80-81, Bilbo Berkman is an SFA player. This right tackle, though, this could be where Clemson has some issues because he's matching up with Shad Boyko. Then we have Chris Presley, who is tied with Shad Boyko for sacks in the CFP, both at 5 currently. On the other hand, Cade Denhoff, the best player on this team overall-wise, he had the game-clinching hit on Quinn Ewers to send them to the national championship. In the middle, Peyton Page and Jason Battle, he had a few sacks yesterday as well. And then these linebacker core, Jeremiah Trotter, you got Martin Black. He had the scoop and score. He's had multiple forced fumbles. The best defender on this team. Watch out for him. Season 9, he was the man who clinched the national championship for Clemson. So we'll see if he can do it again. Sean Lambert. And on the outside, you got Justin Cooper, who had the pick in that 3-play sequence. You got Robbie Wayne. He dropped 2 yesterday. But remember, this is a very, very, very weak corner class here. So it drops off significantly in talent. And on the back end, Mukaba, 85 speed, not much there. And Aaron Williams as well, only 78 speed. As far as the kicker, we've seen this guy. He's missed 4 field goals at this point, 2 long ones and 2 extra points, 99 kick power, 59 accuracy, almost cost him the semifinal. So we'll see if that happens again today. And then here are your fan favorite Baylor Bears, 6 straight CFP appearances, and they never sniffed a championship. They got blown out in 2 semifinals, and then this is the year, the first year without Coach Flame. It's going to be incredible. Colt Brennan leading the charge. He has fantastic awareness. He's had a few great games here. He's only had like 1 bad pass where it was a pick 6 for ECU. We saw a little bit of Kyron Drones because of an injury, but he has more speed than Colt Brennan, and he can still get it done. So Baylor's used to playing with multiple quarterbacks, so this is all right. And then Braylon Burnside, arguably the best running back in the country, was former #1 recruit. He has been on fire, just destroying everything in his path. He leads the CFP in touchdowns right now, I believe, with 7. So we'll see what he does today. And Elijah Bean, Kelvin Sherman, and Bryant Sanders. We saw these guys completely pop off against Tennessee, expose their pass defense. So we'll see if they can do it again today with Clemson. Tight end, Adam Sullivan will get a lot of work. And then on this offensive line, Dominic Gray, Fred Stiegel, not as good of an offensive line on the left side, but on the right side, they blow Clemson out of the water. Carver Kemper, most likely another Team of the Year on the way. He will be matched up with Caleb Presley, so that is also another big matchup. And then on the defensive end, Shad Boyko, he's pretty much guaranteed Team of the Year. This man is insane. And on the other side, Nate Jefferson and then James Ray in the middle, arguably the best defensive line in the country. And then at linebacker, Cabral in the middle, SFA player Rocky Kalmus. They got completely gashed by Cardale Jones yesterday, so we'll see if they can sure it up against Will Shipley. And then on the outside, Tevin Williams, he had an interception. You got Linston, Thompson, Carter. Really some good depth here. So we'll see what they can do against these receivers. And then in the back, we have 2 SFA players. Adrian Amos, his final game of his career, 79 speed, but he is a monster. And then Jamal Okiki, the 7th, the Nigerian night animal. This man, he is scary. 99 speed, 99 hit power. He's had a good season, so we'll see if he can help them bring in a national championship. And then on this side, it's the complete opposite in kicking. They have no kick power with more accuracy. So, I mean, he'll only be kicking it probably inside the 20 today. But yeah, those are the teams. We are getting closer and closer. Let's see what chat says on the jerseys. You guys want Clemson all orange, Baylor white, all purple. Bro, we're gonna just reload your stream. I haven't dropped any frames, so that's on your side if there's something going on. I mean, here we go. And then for today, we're not gonna do a just a pick for the prediction. The final prediction of the season is going to be a great one. Will there be a defensive or special teams TD? Will there be a defense / special teams TD today? Yes or no? All right, so you guys are going to get 2 minutes here to make your prediction. Will there be a defensive touchdown in today's game? We've had a couple so far in these playoffs. All purple and all white. I'm hopefully here to avoid being fired. Welcome in, Coolio. That won't be for a while. Unfortunately, D-Sleep, I'm colorblind, so we cannot do the green versus the purple. That just cannot happen. I will not be able to tell the difference, and then commentary will be rough. And it's already rough enough, so we'll... All right, so I got my thumbnail here. The thing that has to happen with Baylor today is they have to rock the Sailor Bear. They've been rocking this fucking helmet for 6 straight years of CFP action. It would feel wrong if they weren't wearing it. I would be fine if they're in all gold. If you guys want to do all purple versus all gold, we can do that. Just let me know. I know they have another Sailor Bear on here that's gold, so as long as we have the Sailor Bear. Black Sailor Bear, no. Nah, we just gotta do this one. All purple versus all gold, okay. I mean, the purple, it makes sense because they were dead to rights, and the purple kind of brought them back. I wish Clemson had a few more helmets in here, but that's all right. So we're going to have all yellow versus all gold. 95 overall for Clemson, 91 for Baylor, 97 offense, 90, 92, 92. This is going to be one hell of a matchup. There's no way to be able to predict this. Get those Babanas in. It's the last prediction of the season for games. So get them in, get them in, get them in. And we have 13 viewers here for the national championship. May go up, may go down, but thank you. And highlights for this will probably be tomorrow. It's not going to be like the other ones where I've done it immediately just because I have so much other stuff I have to do tonight. And also, just one more disclaimer before we get started. We are entering the off-season, which for you guys may seem like a lull in 2 weeks hiatus of boredom. But for me, I am 10 times busier than I was weeks 1 through now. So if I DM you, please respond in a timely manner, especially if it revolves offers or a reward or something, because I cannot move on to the next part of the offseason until I do everything for that part. So offers and stuff, please, please, please make sure you respond to me. Otherwise, you have to hold up the entire server, and I will at you a lot until you do it. Yes, I'm talking to Dirty Bird. No, I have a life outside SFA. I'm just very good at time management, so, yeah, no. But pretty much the hours every night between, like, 9 p.m. and 2 a.m. is straight SFA stuff. But anyways, all right, predictions are in. We have number 6 Clemson versus number 4 Baylor. Here we go. Here we go. Also, I forgot to mention we're partnering with Patreon later on this year, or the next season. If you're interested in that, I have a full Patreon info channel already up. And we are here in Atlanta for the national championship between number 6 Clemson and number 4 Baylor. Baylor's first ever appearance. Clemson's third appearance in the last 5 years. Season 7, Season 9, and now Season 11. Every other year here for Clemson. Can they make it 2 in a row? Last time they were here, they took down Ohio State by 1 point. In Season 7, they lost to Iowa State, though, and a backup quarterback named Hunter Deckers. So how will the tides turn? Everyone and their mom should be cheering for Baylor. Unfortunately, this time it's without Coach Flame. Oh boy, the apex of a season. You got that right. I mean, either story you go with is incredible. This is one of the few times in the last couple of seasons where we don't have like an insane rooting interest. Like last year's Michigan State. Year before it was Clemson. So, but this one, whoever wins, it's going to be a fantastic game. All right, who's going to win the coin toss? All you people who bet on this kind of stuff. Oh, Baylor wins. Let me know if you're eating a snack or drinking a fun drink. This is a long national championship, and here we go. We are off. Clemson to receive here. Season 11, and we get a broken tackle. Brandon Charles up to the 29, and here comes Clemson. Will Taylor, Will Shipley, Troy Stellato, and Baylor. You got to watch out for number 94, Shad Boyko, and in the backfield, number 25, big bad Jamal Okeke. We got to run here for Taylor first. 15-yard rush on the first play. Remember, this man has some very good speed. We got taco casserole going. I'm drinking an energy drink. Beef tacos. You love to see it. Baylor is hoping. They held Tennessee to 6 points in the first half of last week. Can they do it again? Troy Stellato getting a handoff here. And oh my God! Jamal Okeke, the 7th. The Nigerian night animal. He missed all of Season 10 with a broken collarbone. And he comes back and lays the fucking wood to get us started. Let's go. What a hit to start us out. All right, we got split back set now. 2nd and long. Triple option. They're going to toss this one out, and Shipley has the rock, and he gets a first down. So early on, 3 plays, a little over 30 yards rushing for Clemson. Does not look like they figured out the run defense in just over 24 hours. We got some steak, cheesy beefy rice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, first throw on the day. Will Taylor, clean pocket. No! He was rushed by Shad Boyko at the very end. Oh, boy, that is going to be a big matchup. Shad Boyko versus the low-rated right tackle. And we are coming out empty now. 4 receivers at the top of your screen. No, one came out. And they're running again. Will Taylor. And he slides. He's scared of the Nigerian night animal. We're inside the 40, 3rd and 5. We know that their kicker has a leg. Just don't know if they have the accuracy. Man in motion. Goes to the backfield. And Will Taylor, he dumps that off. Oh, my. If we get a stiffy and another big hit. Wait. They might have waited too long. Pass interference. And it's going to be on Troy Stellato. It took way too long for that screen pass, the swing screen to develop, and they caught Troy Stellato downfield a little bit too far. An early call goes Baylor's way. 3rd and 15. Taylor has time. He dumps it, a wide open man. That's a conversion and much more. He breaks a tackle, and he goes down at the 10, and it's Trent Freeman again. The man who beat Ohio State yesterday on the game-winning throw once again finds himself wide open. Trent Freeman making a name for himself here in Season 11. Holy cow. And they are in business immediately. Man in motion. Triple option coming back. Will Taylor, he dumps that off. And touchdown, Baylor. A rushing touchdown from Mark Foster opens us up on the first drive of the national championship. 7-0 Tigers. Who had a rushing touchdown from the tight end on their bingo board? I did not. So a missed opportunity there for Baylor to capitalize on the on that penalty, force a field goal or maybe something better. Oh boy, we got Jordan Jenkins now. So good starting field position here for Baylor. Already gave up more points in the first 3 minutes than the entire first half versus Tennessee. Hands it off. No, Colt Brennan keeps it on the first play of the game. Not the best idea as Mukaba, the free safety, brings him down. Baylor maybe looking a little bit shell-shocked to start the game. Clemson, they do have experience here. Are the lights a little too bright for the Baylor Bears? 2nd and 13, Colt. Over the middle, he delivers. There's Adam Sullivan, the tight end. They're going to need a big game from Colt Brennan today. 3rd and 2. You'd really like to extend this drive, not go 3 and out to start. They hand it off. Braylon Burnside, his first carry of the day, and he is stopped. Cade Denhoff. Oh my, Clemson coming out early. They punch Baylor right in the throat. And they're getting the ball back. Brand Charles. Alrighty. So we kind of saw this throughout the playoff. So far this year, one team jumping out to a quick start and the other team having to battle back. Last year's national championship, Ohio State got out to a very quick start. Michigan State was able to kind of make it a game, but we'll see. Clemson has a big opportunity here. Nice little tackle from Adrian Amos. Plenty of time. How is this game going to start? But Clemson still riding that momentum from the end of the Rose Bowl. 2nd and 7, Will Taylor. And he connects again, and Freeman's the man. Troy Stellato, who? Dakari Collins, who? 2 integral parts of their last natty, and no, it's just Trent Freeman popping off. Already 2 catches. Already across the 50, Will Taylor having himself a day. Oh, I haven't eaten yet. I only eat on stream when we do BearCave, so I'm just going to wait till afterwards. It's only 4 o'clock where I am, so. 2nd and 9. We got Shipley to the outside, and he stiffies Amos. Oh, my. Will Shipley. 3rd and 3, though. Baylor has a chance to get off the field as well. Maybe edge of field goal range for Clemson's big-time kicker. 3rd and 3. Taylor. And a wide-open man. There's Dakari Collins. He gets 9 yards. So this pass defense is not doing what we saw against Lou Ishar, who had like under 50 yards for until the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 now. Hand off Shipley up the middle. He stiffies one. He keeps going forward. Baylor's going to have to do something here to switch momentum, because right now, Clemson, it looks faster, more physical, better, honestly, up front. Six minutes into the national championship. Taylor, he scrambles, and he's brought down. A big-time tackle. Jimmy Martin. Okiki, the 7th, got hurt, but he will return soon. That is a massive injury here, at least for now. Over the middle, another wide open man, a broken tackle, another one! And he's down, Mark Foster! What a start! Clemson is just destroying this Big 12 team. All the people have called the ACC weak because they missed the playoff last year. Hold your horses. 1st and goal for Clemson. Can they extend the lead? It's a handoff to Shipley. He stiffies a man and walks in. Clemson takes a emphatic 2-score lead to start. Rocky Kalmus just got smoked. All right, let's see what they can do here. Jordan Jenkins on the return. Quick 14-0. Baylor's used to being down in playoff games, so they're fine. The last time and the only time these two teams met was in Season 9 when Clemson went on to the national championship in the semifinal, where Clemson did blow out Baylor. So we'll see, can they change the tide? 2nd and 9. They're going to have to get Braylon Burnside going, and oh my, pass rush immediately gets to Colt Brennan. Third and 9, you really would like Baylor to show some fight here. And there it is! Kelvin Sherman. They have 2 veteran receivers on this team who have all sorts of playoff experience. Elijah Bean and Kelvin Sherman, a massive pickup here. There you go. There you go, Baylor showing some life as we got a handoff here. Braylon Burnside for 6. All right, we get another handoff here. Braylon, he breaks one, and they give him the first down. Seven minutes gone in the Natty. Another handoff here. A broken tackle from Braylon, and he turns that to 4. If they can get Braylon Burnside going, this game is surely not over. Watch out, Jordan Jenkins at fullback. And they dump that off. There's Braylon again on the outside. He gets to another 3rd and 4 incoming, but they might be in 2-down territory. Remember, no field goal kicker from this far out. Split set. And on the run, Colt, you might have just... You probably should have just ran for it. You had enough room, and they're going for it here. So aggressiveness early on for Baylor. Colt. Oh my, they come fast, and he throats it up, and oh man, that could have been intercepted. Another drop, but Clemson gets the turnover. Colt Brennan, he's been so cool and collected in the pocket this entire CFP, but he's rattled here early. All right, can Baylor finally do something here on the defensive end? Taylor, he does take off again. Where's the QB spy? He cuts outside, and Okiki is back in there. This first quarter has just been all Clemson. They dumped this off, another wide open man. I think Baylor left their pass defense down in Miami in the Orange Bowl. 2nd and 5. Over the middle, there you go, and and who else to get a deflection but the defensive end, Nate Jefferson, gets his hand on there to force a 3rd down. Massive play. Coach maybe pulling out some trickery. Taylor, it's going to be a mid-screen, and that's intercepted! Oh my! Clemson makes a mistake! The mid-screen was jumped! Baylor takes over. They needed that more than anything. This game is not over, folks. Stay with us. Hand off to Burnside. He switches field. Oh my, and Martin Black has to take him down. He just ran through about 3 guys, but not Martin Black. Watch out, the most impactful player on this defense right in the middle, number 53. Man in motion. It's the tight end. More running. He tries to go up the middle. He breaks one. Brought down by Mukaba. 3rd and 1. They really need to convert. Okay, another handoff up the middle. A big hole, and Burnside still going. He's still up. He has the thighs the size of Saquon. They just keep churning up the middle. Burnside again. This time he stuffed Martin Black. So as we end the first quarter here in the national championship, Clemson up 14-0. They won the first 8 minutes, but Baylor is coming on strong. 3 quarters left. Plenty of time. 2nd and 9 inside the 35. Burnside again. All right, 3rd and 6, another big time play here. Split backs again. Tight end in motion. Fakes a handoff, dumps that off, and 4th and inches. They're going for this. No field goal kicker, down 14 early. Come on. QB sneak up the middle. They bring on the goal line stand, so watch the play action fake. They fake it! Oh boy. He dumps it off to Burnside. They do convert. That was sketchy, but it worked out. Cole had like all the room in the world. I didn't think he was going to run for it. He finds Burnside, and they're back in action. Hands that off, Burnside, and he is brought down. Second and 11. They're throwing it wide open up the middle. Adam Sullivan gets him on the board. Clemson got aggressive, brought the all-out blitz. You can't do that on Colt Brennan as he was hit. Touchdown, Baylor. Someone needs to tell the Clemson defensive coordinator, you just simply can't do that on Colt Brennan. He has such good awareness. He stands in there and delivers dimes. Massive, massive turn of events there for Baylor to get back in this. We have a ball game, folks. Brandon Charles, oh my, he has a head of speed. I don't even know if that's the saying. We are concluding our 5-day streams in a row today. We have 2 more after this game, oddly enough. All right, Will Taylor, how is he going to respond from an interception? That one did not look like his best throw, but it does connect with Mark Foster, who's been the best player on this offense so far. 2nd and 5, Will Taylor in the backfield. And he keeps it again. Kiki is tracking him down, the heat-seeking Nigerian night animal, but Taylor stretched for a first. Remember, this is the man they decided to start over the stud freshman Andre Warfield, and he transferred to Wyoming. Hands it up to the middle to Brandon Charles, and he is stopped. Tyrone Brown. Charles had that 50-plus yard touchdown on the second play against Buffalo. 2nd and 10, though. 43 yards, or the 43-yard line. 2nd and 10. And they do connect. Trent Freeman again, the #1 target, it seems. 3rd and 1, though. Chance to get off the field. Taylor, he quickly evades, and that is another first down. You have to get the spy out. What is Baylor doing out here? All season long, I feel like they've just been able to rely on this amazing defensive line. But when you have a speedy quarterback like this, he can just evade you. Look, he's doing it again, and this time, Jimmy Martin gets another bear claw on him. Surprised Will Taylor couldn't fight through that one. He got like the fingertips on him, but it goes down as a sack. Second and 11. Over the middle, and oh, he overthrew his receiver. They called slants there. He had a chance to keep running, but an inaccurate pass, and now they're coming out empty. They might be in field goal range, but a 3rd and long. Big chance for Baylor. Corner blitz. They pick it up down the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Tevin Williams, the #1 corner. Oh, my. And they decide to punt. So no field goal opportunity here. They may not trust his accuracy. So a chance for Baylor. Now, oh, my God. They almost got there. That's one of the unlikely things we've never seen is a blocked kick or a blocked punt. I've personally, in this game ever, even playing user, have never seen a blocked punt that wasn't like inside the own 5. For sure roughing the kicker, but that's never called in this game for some weird reason. 1st and 10. Oh, it's a delayed handoff. That faked me out. Burnside gets 4, though. Clemson... Under 4 yards a carry for Braylon Burnside. Clemson will take that all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. 2nd and 6, but Baylor has some momentum now. They got a touchdown, a turnover, some defensive stops. Quick option. Colt takes it himself. Oh, dear. You do not want Sean Lambert with a free shot on you. 3rd and 8, quickly here for Baylor. 5 minutes left in the half, plenty of time. Only 2 people rushing, and he's yamming it deep, and it's caught. No! Oh, no! Sullivan dropped it. A beautiful yam goes right through the fingertips. That was a huge opportunity for Baylor. Oh. He didn't even get hit. It wasn't even a catch in traffic. And Baylor is desperately missing Eric Ebron in that moment, the Hall of Famer. He would have had that, a broken tackle and a touchdown right now. All right, Clemson, though, right back on offense across the 50. Threatening once again. Baylor's got to tighten up. Doubling them up currently on yardage. 2nd and 5. Will Taylor, he keeps it. Oh, my! Okeke! He brought his special stuff to the Natty. Okeke already 6 tackles. Stopping Will Taylor in his tracks right there. He does not avoid CTE. He seeks it out. 3rd and 2 now. Watch the QB draw. 3rd and 2. Over in the middle, it's caught. Freeman again. Seems like Will Taylor has developed a fantastic relationship with Trent Freeman on this run. He's pretty much getting every target. 1st and 10, man in motion, that's Shipley. They dump it out to him, a swing pass. Can they get out there? Yes, they do. Great pursuit from the linebacker there, not allowing Shipley to find the edge. Split backs once again. We're inside 4 minutes. Oh boy. Option. He gets it off to Shipley, who goes down. 3rd and 6 incoming. They are now probably in their field goal range. But once again, you really can't trust it. So they might decide to punt. 4 wide receivers out, all in tight. 3rd and 6. Taylor, he has a pocket. No! Shad Boyko! And how did Will Taylor hang on to that ball with probably the best defensive end in the country on top of him? Oh my. A massive hit, and he shows up every single time you need him most. And another punt incoming, knocking them out of any sort of field goal range. If Baylor is going to pull this off, their SFA players have to play out of their mind. All right, we got a return here. Up to the 30 for Jordan Jenkins. Jordan Jenkins, no touches on offense so far. With Braylon Burnside back, obviously he becomes the second option, but he still does get a few carries here and there. 1st and 10. Colt floats that one out, and he overthrows. Surprised he went right back to Sullivan, but maybe, try to get him a quick touch, but it didn't work there. 2nd and 10. Remember, all the prediction today was, will we see a defensive TD as we get a fake fullback toss, and Burnside, he fumbles it! Oh my, Wayne! Touchdown, Clemson! If this fumble stands, I will never hear the end of rigging accusations. Oh my! What did I just do? May have been the worst commentator curse we've ever seen. I am so sorry, Baylor fans. I did not mean to do that. Burnside put it on the ground, and Wayne, who could not get an interception to save his life against Ohio State, picks it up, gets the defensive score. The back-to-back scoop and scores for Clemson. I gotta wonder who forced that fumble. Was it Martin Black? All right, well, Baylor's coming right back out. Sullivan catches this one. Oh, dear. Back down to a 2-score game. I cannot believe that just happened. Thanks, Yui. I didn't even see your notification. I was too busy crying about this defensive touchdown. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime or the subscription. I don't know which one it was. Yeah, I'll pay it out at halftime. As we got Burnside trying to get back. He is not known for fumbling, so a uncharacteristic fumble, kind of shades of the season's season 5 natty when Trent Richardson fumbled it against Boise State in double overtime. All right, 2nd and 8. Oh my, he tried to flick it across his body into the feet. A big 3rd and 8 incoming. All right, 3rd down. Can Baylor get back in this? Under 2 minutes, plenty of time. They just need a conversion. Plenty of time for Colt. Dumps that off. Okay, turn up field. Bryant Sanders gets 3. Colt does not have the most confident look on his face, but they are going for it here. 4th and 5, a few mistakes from both sides. Colt, come on. He yams it. That's an open man. Burst down, and there's a first Elijah Bean sighting the redshirt senior. Keeps the drive alive. That was huge. All right, we're at the 26. Baylor needs a score here. They do get the ball after halftime, so they could easily tie this game back up. They got a lot of work to do. He dumps that off, and oh boy, that was risky. Hurry up time now. They still have 2 timeouts. Field goal range probably starts around the 15-yard line. Cole, oh my, free blitzer. He gets it off to Sullivan, who cannot stretch for the first down. That's all right. 3rd and 1. Clock stops. Cole is so good at getting rid of it. 3rd and 1. Offset eye. Fullback is on the field. Sherman in motion. They're throwing it. Dumps that off. There's Bean. Brought down by Lambert and Black. Inside the 10 now. 1st and 10. They can still get a conversion without a touchdown. Hands it off. Burnside up the middle. And Martin, Black, Presley are able to take them down. Toss out wide. Braylon Burnside. Touchdown, Baylor. They get back within a score. The toss worked really well for Baylor against Tennessee. They whip it out here, and it works. They seal the edge. Baylor pulls back within 1, making up for the scoop and score. There's Braylon. Oh my, almost a blocked extra point. Remember, if Clemson scores over 33, Mike gets the reward. If they score under 33, Nick gets the 3rd place reward. And if they do score 33, then it will rely on either the spread or like of how big the difference is or Baylor's points, whichever's the closest. And we get a corner blitz for a sack. Will Taylor goes down. Jonathan Thompson. All right, 2nd and 18. They're just comfortable now running out the clock. They have all their timeouts, but after that play, I feel like Clemson's perfectly happy with a 21-14 lead. One of the last plays of the half, 2nd and 18. Hand off. And Baylor, they got a pick on Tennessee 10.5 yesterday, so that's what they're going to do here. Nicely done. All right, so 1 half into the national championship, 21-14 Clemson. They jetted out to 14-0. Baylor battled back, but then they had that scoop and score. All right, so we had a defensive touchdown in the Natty. A lot of bananas going down. There you go. All right, 2nd half. Here we go. Will we see a second defensive/special teams TD? Get those Bobanos right back out. I don't think I've ever done a halftime change in the prediction. You got 1 minute here. Go, go, go. Bobanos on the line. Special Natty. We got the 13 viewers. Get those Bobanos in. Will we see another defensive touchdown? Clemson has now gotten one in, no, Clemson didn't get a touchdown return against Buffalo. Baylor hasn't had one either, but they're due. All right, so Baylor's going to get the ball back here. Can they tie this game up? Welcome in, Princess Kelsey. I don't have a command set up, but attached to the channel, the link, or any of our videos on YouTube, or somebody can just post the link in chat. Plenty of people are here. Welcome in, welcome in. National Championship of Season 11. Okay, and first play, Colt Brennan did not like the look there. Can Baylor somehow battle back in this game? They have not been the better team today, but they've hung in there. That's all you can ask for. Oh boy, on the run again. He floats that out, and another throwaway. So Clemson coming out here playing incredible pass defense considering the strength of their cornerback depth. 3rd and 10. Floats that over the middle, and Sherman could not hang on. It's almost intercepted. 4th down. So a 3 and out here for Baylor, and not one touch for Braylon Burnside. You gotta question that play calling. Maybe they accidentally left a play sheet left over from Flames' tenure, and that's what they went off of. I don't even know, but that was rough. As now we got a nice return here. Brandon Charles up to the 42. Yep, you can submit a in-game recruit through one of our forums. Third quarter on the way here. Shipley. And Clemson's offense now is in a bit of a rut. They have not scored since the first quarter. They obviously got the defensive touchdown, but Taylor now, they bring a blitz, and that's a floater. It seems like since the interception in that first quarter, Will Taylor has kind of been a little bit rocked or a little hesitant in his decisions, at least throwing the ball. So a big 3rd and 1 now, and it looks like Okiki's coming down to the line. You do not want to see that. They hand it off. Shipley goes past him. Oh my, he almost took out Brandon Charles' ACL, but it's a 1st down. Inside the 40 now. First and 10, hands it off, no. Taylor keeps it, he breaks a tackle. Oh my, things are heating up here. Second and 6. Oh boy, a counter to the right side would be deathly for Baylor. Quick option! Oh my! What a tackle. That saved a touchdown. Tyrone Brown in the backfield. If Will Taylor gets that off, no one touches Shipley. Third and 10 now. Baylor once again. Every time they get right across around the 40, they start playing insane. Fakes a half. No way, he gives it to him. And Shipley goes down. Field goal range incoming. The first big attempt here for Swain. We know he has a leg, a 50-yarder. Can he hit it? Kick is up, and it's good! He beats the Demons and goes up 10. A big kick there for Clemson. And that's what you get, Baylor. You're not getting multiple lucky kicks. That hardly makes up for what I had to go through right there. All right, so Baylor now once again down 2 scores. They've been here pretty much all day, but only 10. Burnside, not the best first half of his career. Not many yards. A touchdown, yes, but also a fumble. He might need to start reeling off a couple great ones here. Burnside, Martin Black takes him down, though. 2nd and 4. Plenty of time for Baylor to run their offense. No need to worry. They just need to stop making mistakes. Colt, he floats that one out, and he throws it away. Better than taking a sack. He's so good at that. Mike, he might start getting worried. He needs at least 9 points from Clemson. Handoff to Braylon and tackled in the backfield. 4th down. Chris Presley on the tackle. And they now have to punt. So Baylor now, they got to hope on their defense. Shad Boyko. James Ray, we haven't seen him today. Rocky Kalmus. Adrian Amos. Jamal Okiki the 7th. Somebody needs to make a play. Who is it going to be? They need to force a turnover. They need to force a 3 and out. Something. Quick option. Shad Boyko. He takes the running back and they bring Taylor down. 0 yards. Great defense there. Big brain play by Shad Boyko. 2nd and 10. Three receivers on the left-hand side. Taylor takes off up the middle. He has some room. He goes airborne. And he hangs on. Taylor for 7. 3rd and 3 now. Welcome in, double break. Split back set. Taylor is going to throw it. He dumps that off. Brandon Charles, all the room in the world. 1st down. Doesn't even matter. He just got smoked by Jamal. Yes, sir, it is the coaches' league. No, not head-to-head. 1st and 10. Foster in motion. They're going to run the triple option again, how they scored earlier, and he's brought down Adrian Amos. Big tackle from the safety. 2nd and 12. Doesn't look like the option is really working for Clemson anymore. As we pass the halfway point here in the 3rd quarter. About 13 minutes left in the national championship in season 11. Will Taylor, he has time, he takes off, and he breaks a tackle, he's still going. Will Taylor has been special today on the ground. 3rd and 2 now. He is one slippery son of a bitch. 3rd and 2. They fake the handoff. Taylor is going to throw it. He tosses that out wide. Foster, they give him the 1st down. Oh my, another questionable call there. I felt like he went backwards, reestablished possession. I don't know about that one, refs. Coolio said good spot, but okay, defense doesn't matter. They come right back and bring him down. Jonathan Thompson has been so good, the cornerback there playing out wide. I can't agree with you, Coolio. I felt like that was a pretty bad spot, not going to lie. 2nd and 12, though. Well, forward progress on the catch, but he broke a tackle, so I felt like he went backwards and tried to go back forward. Shad Boyko, though, brings him down from behind. 3rd and 13 now. Baylor defense showing up again. They are the sole reason Baylor's still in this game. They let up 14 early, but then they shut them down, and then they let up another field goal. 3rd and 13. What does Clemson have up their sleeve? We got a safety blitz incoming, it looks like. Oh, boy. And they get to him. 4th down. Baylor does it again. They get off the field. The defense starting to show up here. And they're tossing that one out of bounds. It's going to land inside the 10. What a beautiful punt there for Clemson. Not known for their special teams ability. They have been very good today. Made all their field goals, all their extra points. 1st and 10 now. 89 yards. Baylor needs to go to... Oh, my, and they're sacked. Back now within the 5. Baylor is backed up now. This is not good. 2nd and 17. They're down 10 with about 11 minutes left in the Natty. Backs against the wall. This team has been here 6 straight years. They are used to this feeling. Can they finally overcome it? Fullback dive here. 2nd and 17 turns into 3rd and 14. Can they find a conversion here? They hurry it up. Interesting choice here. They're going out into split backs. Has time. He throws that over the middle to the fullback, and 4th down. Not time to go for it quite yet here for Baylor, so a punt incoming on the 3 and out. Baylor's offense today has not been anything special. Clemson going to get the ball back. Great field position. Brandon Charles, and he gets smoked at the 50. Clemson basically living around midfield here today. Taylor delivers a dime over the middle. Dakari Collins, his 2nd catch, and they are right back in business. We have Wildcat now. Shipley up the middle. He stiffies 1. He goes down only about 2 yards. Remember, folks, right after the Natty, we are going to have the coach firing stream, and then we'll have the team of the year stream a little bit later. 2nd and 8 here. Taylor keeps it. He's not faked out, but he breaks the tackle. Taylor up the middle. 14 yards. They do it again, a quarterback power, and he's brought down. The 3rd quarter ticking away here in Season 11. Oh boy, it's getting real. We're close to a celebration. Will it be orange? Will it be green? What's the logo going to look like for Season 12? 2nd and 12 here, Clemson. They hand it off to Shipley. He finds some room up the middle. And he's down at the 1. Shipley for 18. Clemson is looking to become the first team in SFA history to repeat as a national champion. They did in Season 9. Can they do it again? They're not going to get the playoff. 3rd quarter is over here. 9 minutes from crowning a national champion, and Clemson's on the doorstep. Baylor is going to need a miracle, and we've had quite a few of those this year in the CFP. Can we get one more? 1st and goal, Clemson. Taylor. He throws that one out of the back of the end zone. He didn't like what he saw. 2nd and goal from the inch. Goal line for both teams. They throw it again. Clemson. He has time. Taylor up the middle. Touchdown, Clemson! They take a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter. The ACC champion has a 3-score lead after the entire conference was left out in Season 10 from the playoff. People are saying it's over. I don't think so. This season has been wacko. Why not one more? Baylor's going to need something special, though, for sure. Elijah Bean, you need to do something. Baylor under 200 yards here for the day. Lethargic offense, to say the least. Colt Brennan hasn't done anything well. Braylon Burnside, where are you at? They need to do something special. Colt Brennan dumps that off, and another. No, he keeps it. I thought he dropped it again. Sullivan for 6. Hurry up the entire way now. They have not scored since the first half. Burnside and Martin Black again. Insane day here for Martin Black. 3rd and 3. I don't think they have a first half. Oh my, Caleb Presley, he just exploded Burnside. 4th tackle for loss for him on the day. 4th and 8. And they're punting! No! Oh no, what a punt. You hate to see it. Baylor, in true Baylor fashion, they're just happy to be here. They don't care. And Clemson might be running away with another national championship, taking sole possession as the best program in SFA history. 1st and 10, though. Plenty of time here if Baylor can somehow do something. A big hit there for Jefferson, but they need to force turnovers. Baylor, do you hear that? Are you on Twitter on the sidelines? Everybody says it's over. They're already handing them the trophy. Wake the fuck up and do something. 2nd and 14. Taylor again, he's brought down. Butler having himself, or Jimmy Martin having himself a day, his 3rd sack. Shad Boyko, you need to do something. I'm calling you out, James Ray. You've done nothing in the middle. Rocky Kalmus, all you got was a big stiffy in the chest. Adrian Amos, couple tackles, what are you doing? And Jamal, what are you doing out there? 3rd and 15. This is Baylor's season on the line. They have to get a stop right here. 3rd and 15. Taylor has some time. And Boyko gets there. No! Collins first down, Clemson. Oh, my. That might have just done it, folks. And if Clemson scores one more time outside of a safety, Mike is going to get himself a player reward. He needs one more score from Clemson. Clemson dumps that one off. It's complete. That's Foster, and he has another 1st down. Can Baylor make this interesting? 1st and 10. Oh my, a quick screen. There is Trent Freeman. He does catch it, but he goes nowhere. Risky to be throwing screen passes after they picked one off in the 1st half. But Baylor's offense has been the talk of the town. Nothing since the 1st half. They bring a blitz, and Taylor just runs around it. Here he goes. They keep him from the 1st down marker. 3rd and 1. And that's a 1st down, and Jeff Keys hangs on. 1st and goal here for Clemson. Can they extend this lead and really just embarrass Baylor once again? They finally made a natty, and they didn't show up. Taylor, right up the gut. 2nd and goal. They come out empty again. I feel like Taylor's going to take it himself. Yes, he does. And Boyko, though. Hold your horses. Shad Boyko shows up. His 2nd sack. Pushing the right tackle right into Taylor. We are under 5 minutes left. We did see a comeback from Virginia earlier in the season. Can we see another one? We're going to have to start scoring it in a hurry if you're Baylor. 3rd and goal. Taylor over the middle, and it is dropped. All right, so here comes the field goal unit to give Coach Mike a player reward for BearCave in sole possession of 3rd place. All relies on a kicker. The kick is good! Clemson takes a 20-point lead here in the Natty, and Georgia Tech, the team who beat Clemson, is rewarded with a 83 overall incoming freshman. You love to see it. Congratulations, Mike. We all hate you because you do it every single time, but congratulations. It is a player solely based off of me, Coach TC, so you know he's going to be a stud, right? I'll be very interested to see what you choose him to do. And, all right, we got something going as Kelvin Sherman, though, he steps out. Technically, the field goal didn't matter for Baylor, really. Still, you need 3 touchdowns quickly any way you can get them. All right, first down, Braylon Burnside and more. Hold your horses. Oh, my. Face mask. Come on, where is it? Oh, boo. No face mask. But we're inside the 30. This is the best offense we've seen all day for Baylor. But is it too late? Colt throws that out of bounds. I think Mike has won a reward every single year he's been in the SFA. I think he's won a BearCave player every single year. He has 2. 2nd and 10. Colt. They fake the blitz, and he connects on the outside. Elijah Bean again. Remember, as long as they can stay within 1 score with their 3 timeouts, they have a chance. Down 20. It's not over till the fat lady sings. Hands it off, Burnside, and nothing. Cade Denhoff on the tackle. Second and 6. Clock's running. Quick option. He does get the pitch off Braylon. He breaks 1. Martin Black takes him down, and here comes a penalty. And they call clipping on the Baylor Bears. It goes from bad to worse here. Elijah Bean, the redshirt senior, 2nd and 21. We're here in Atlanta, so you got to think it's a hometown crowd here for Clemson. 2nd and 17, or 2nd and 21. I can't read. We dump it off to Burnside. All right, so it turns out better than it would have been. So, but the clock is running. We're wasting some time here. We got to get into the end zone if you're Baylor. Colt. He was yamming it deep, and it drops to the floor. That was not a yam. That was more of a potato. 4th and 10. Game truly on the line here. The Season 11 National Championship. And they run a draw to Burnside. And wait! Burnside gets to the 1. What a call from Baylor as they hurry it up now. To keep the season alive. Colt takes it himself. Touchdown, Baylor. All right, so onside kick most likely incoming. Can Baylor muster some magic? Like I said, both these teams are here on a miracle. Can Baylor get another miracle from the kicking game? Oh dear, that was nothing special at all. Oh my. So Corey Cross picks it up. 3 minutes, 7 seconds left here. So really what we need is a Baylor defensive touchdown, and then they have the timeouts to even attempt to do anything here. They have 6 sacks. Can they muster a fumble? Can they get a pick? Can they rattle Clemson at all, or get them in a 3 and out? Taylor keeps it again up the middle. A massive play. He cuts inside, and they bring him down by his shoelaces. He almost had a touchdown. Taylor again. They hand it off Shipley to the outside, and I mean, at this point, they're starting to run clock. I feel like this is the play, because after this play, they're going to start calling timeouts. So that is pretty much the game over. Then you have to rely on an onside. This is the play. You have to get it right here. Defensive play, please. They're just going to run this clock. 34-21 here in the Natty. Clemson trying to secure their second trophy in 3 seasons. Taylor, they bring a blitz. He throws it over the middle. Shipley! Touchdown, Clemson, to secure the national championship. What a run here from Clemson. It's been all Clemson from the first whistle. Baylor battled back a few times, valiant efforts, but wow, oh wow. Now they are up 20 once again. And how did Mike beat a team by 16? How did he beat him by 16? Yeah, I hear Dogwater singing out there. Minute 43. Baylor looking for a pretty much SFA leading 6th CFP loss. They have the most appearances. Now they have the most losses. But they finally made it to a national championship. Oh boy, Braylon Burnside, he is not done yet. But you gotta wonder, where was this in the second and the third quarter? Or in the first and the third, pretty much. Like, how does Georgia Tech beat Clemson and then lose to Virginia Tech? Crazy. Colt, he's yamming that deep, wide open man. There's Sullivan. He catches this one when it doesn't matter. But he dropped the one that would have kept him in the game. They still have not used the timeouts, though. Minute 17 left. Colt. And Presley, no, he breaks it. Denhoff, and he gets the ball off. Robbie Wayne in the area. Colt is so good at escaping that pressure. Colt throws it out of the back of the end zone, 3rd and 10. As long as they still have those 3 timeouts, there is hope. It's very faint, though. 3rd and 10. Over the middle. Touchdown, Baylor! Calvin Sherman gets them back within 2 scores. We've seen the impossible the last 4 days. Why not one more? 1 minute left. They still have 3 timeouts. If they can get this onside kick, there's a chance. Not a good one, but there's a chance. Can Baylor do the unthinkable and mount a comeback? Oh, God. Troy Stellato on the catch. He always shows up in the biggest moments. All right, Clemson is officially a first down from glory. A first down away from eternal glory. Taylor in shotgun. He fakes the handoff. He keeps it himself. Up the middle. Will Taylor. 20 yards. Emphatically giving this team the win. Barring disaster here. Taylor again. Handed off to Shipley up the middle. He gets 9. They hand it off. No, Taylor keeps it again. And Okiki, no, they bring him down. Saving it. One more play. And good guy Clemson is going to kneel it at the goal line. You love to see that, actually. Some great sportsmanship from the Tigers. One more play here in the national championship. And as we hit triple zeros in season 11, Clemson is your national championship team for a second time. Season 9, they beat Ohio State. They missed the playoff. In season 11, they beat Buffalo. They beat Ohio State on a miracle. And they handle the fan favorite Baylor Bears. Clemson is on top of the college football world once again. What a season. When the first college football rankings came out, Clemson came in at number 17. The only team who made the playoff who was outside the top 10. They ran the table in the ACC. They beat Syracuse. They beat Boston College on a Hail Mary. They beat South Carolina in the rivalry week. Then they beat, who was it that they beat? Virginia Tech handedly in the ACC championship. And then they destroy Buffalo. They somehow managed to beat Ohio State. And they get their second natty in 3 years, Dabo. And guess what? Somebody in the transfer portal is getting a 2-time national championship winner running back, Stanky Leg, in the portal. All right, so let's see how this one shook out. They took the lead early. Baylor battled back, but this return fumble really took the wind out of their sails. Baylor, though, right before half, scored again. Third quarter and really the majority of the fourth quarter was just all Clemson. If you see here, it was, 13 straight points, 20-7 run. Yeah, it really was over right there. Baylor, that's kind of the game you see them do every single playoff game. Sometimes it works. They scored 28, but the defense could not hold them to less. All right, so let's take a look at Baylor first. You got Colt Brennan here. 2 TDs, not a bad stat line. He turned it around. It was just a lethargic offense for a lot of that time. That fumble from Braylon Burnside, that is the kicker. Sullivan had himself a massive drop. We didn't even see Elijah Bean till the fourth quarter. Sherman ended up with a touchdown, but... And then on defense, Tompkins and Okiki all over the field. They couldn't muster, though, anything more than that one pick. Jimmy Martin. Shab Boyko did his thing, but just not enough big plays for them. Linston had the... they didn't kick returns here. All right. And now here is the final stats for your winners. One of these guys will end up being our cover athlete, Will Taylor. He didn't do anything through the air, really. It was all on the ground for him. 100 yards, 1 tackle, or 1 TD there. Shipley had himself an all right day as well. Receiving-wise, Foster had himself a great game, and he had that rushing touchdown to open us up. Trent Freeman kind of came on strong at the end. Bilbo Berkman gave up 2 sacks, the SFA player. He is now a national champion. And then in terms of defense, I mean, everybody showed up. Martin Black had himself a good day. Who had the forced fumble? It was Chris Presley. No sacks, really, other than the one from Williams, Martin Black, Sean Lambert, Denhoff, tackle for loss. I'll get you your bananas in a second. And then you had, it was Robbie Wayne here. Swain did a fantastic job himself. Charles. All right, so there are all of the stats. Clemson is your season 12 national champions. We are going back to the orange logo 1 season later. Crazy how that works out. Glad it's not back-to-back, though, honestly. Players of the game. All right. So let's finish this prediction here. We did not see a second defensive TD, so you guys probably get your bananas right back. Alrighty, so I'm going to take a few minutes. I'm going to post the ending, the final stuff for the national championship in the server, and then I will come back hopefully in like 5 to 10 minutes with the coach firing stream. Do not go anywhere, folks. It's going to be a fun one. The spins will not happen right now. It will be a different stream that will start up soon, and I'll at everybody. That stream really shouldn't be long. Should be about 10-15 minutes, depending on if I have to spin for any coaches who do get fired for their players, see if they go into the portal. So that is coming next. Thanks for watching, everybody. Another great season. I'll see you in a few minutes.